Karen painted park trail, now she's $140,000 poorer and banned from parks. Karen stood at the edge of Willow Creek Park, her hands trembling as she clutched a can of neon pink paint. The morning sun bathed the trail in golden light, but her heart raced with a mix of defiance and dread. She'd always loved this park, its winding paths, the whisper of leaves, the wildflowers that bloomed in defiant bursts of color. But to her, it wasn't enough. The trail needed her touch, a bold statement to liven things up. She'd seen it on social media, vibrant, painted trails in far-off places, trending for their audacity. Why not here? Why not her? She uncapped the can, the sharp scent of paint stinging her nose, and began pouring. Pink slashed across the dirt path, vivid and unapologetic. She worked fast, splashing abstract swirls, ignoring the stares of early morning joggers. A young woman, Mia, paused mid-run, her earbuds dangling. "What are you doing?" she asked, voice sharp with disbelief. Karen didn't look up. "Making it beautiful," she snapped, pouring another arc of paint. Mia's eyes narrowed. "This is public property. You can't just..." Karen cut her off. "Mind your own business." The confrontation escalated quickly. Mia's shouts drew a crowd: dog walkers, cyclists, a man named Tom who'd been coming to the park for years to sketch the wildflowers. Tom's face reddened as he stepped forward. "Those flowers are enough," he said, voice low but firm. "You're ruining what we all share." Karen whirled on him, paint dripping from her hands. "You're all so boring. This is art. It's progress." Her voice cracked, but she didn't stop. The crowd grew, phones out, recording every word. Enter Ranger Lopez, a no-nonsense park official with a clipboard and a badge that gleamed under the sun. He'd been tipped off by a text from Mia, who'd already posted the scene online. "Ma'am, step away from the trail," Lopez ordered, his tone calm but unyielding. Karen froze, paint can still in hand. "I'm improving this place," she insisted, her voice rising. "You can't stop me." Lopez's eyes hardened. "You're defacing public property. That's a finable offense, potentially thousands." The crowd murmured, some nodding, others whispering about that Karen. The tension spiked when a new figure emerged: Clara, a quiet, elderly woman who'd been watching from a nearby bench. Clara was a park regular, known for her gentle demeanor and stories about the park's history. She leaned on her cane, her eyes locking onto Karen's. "My husband planted those wildflowers 30 years ago," she said, her voice soft but piercing. "He died last year. This trail was his legacy." The crowd fell silent. Karen's face paled, the paint can slipping slightly in her grip. Clara's words weren't loud, but they cut deeper than any shout. The twist of her personal loss reframed the conflict, turning Karen's act from bold to reckless, even cruel. Karen stammered, "I didn't know," but the excuse sounded hollow. Mia, still filming, shook her head. "You didn't ask. You just did whatever you wanted." Tom stepped closer, his voice steady. "This park belongs to all of us, not just you." The crowd's murmurs grew louder, a mix of anger and agreement. Lopez raised a hand for silence. "You've caused significant damage," he said. "The cleanup will cost thousands, and you're looking at a ban from all state parks." Karen's defiance crumbled, her shoulders sagging as the weight of her actions sank in. The fallout was swift and brutal. The video Mia posted went viral, sparking a firestorm online. Hashtags like "Karen painted the park" trended for days, with comments ranging from outrage to memes mocking her art. The park's cleanup cost was estimated at $140,000. Chemical treatments to remove the paint without harming the soil, labor to restore the trail, and replanting damaged wildflowers. Karen was slapped with the bill and a lifetime ban from state parks. Her name became a local legend, but not the kind she'd hoped for. In court, Karen tried to defend herself. "I just wanted to make something beautiful," she said, tears streaming down her face. But the judge was unmoved. "Your intentions don't erase the damage," he said. "You disregarded a community's shared space." Clara was there, sitting quietly in the back, her presence a silent rebuke. Mia, too, attended, her video evidence damning. Tom spoke on behalf of the park regulars, his voice steady but heavy. "It's not just about the money," he said. "It's about what we lost, something we can't get back." The trial ended, but the story didn't. Online debates raged. Some called the punishment too harsh. $140,000 was a life-ruining sum, and Karen, a single mother with no prior record, was now bankrupt. Others argued it was justice acted entitled, ignoring the park's shared value. Clara's story, shared in a local news interview, added another layer. "The flowers were my husband's way of giving back," she said. "Now they're gone, and so is a piece of him." Her words shifted the narrative, making Karen's act feel not just selfish but deeply personal. Karen moved away, unable to face the town's judgment. The trail was restored, but the wildflowers never looked quite the same. Mia, Tom, and Clara returned to the park, each carrying their own piece of the story. Mia felt vindicated but uneasy. Had her video gone too far? Tom sketched the trail again, but his lines felt heavier. Clara sat by the path, her cane tapping softly, mourning more than just flowers. The park stands quiet now, its scars hidden under fresh dirt. But the story lingers, a cautionary tale of good intentions gone wrong, of community versus individual, of consequences that outlast apologies. What do you think? Was Karen's punishment justice, or did it go too far? Share your thoughts on where the line between personal expression and public responsibility lies.